Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video marks the beginning of the week number 87 in this road to 100k realized return challenge, and already it is the trading session has opened for about 2 hours now, and yet it has been to the hell and back. And the reason for that is because the pre-market trading started very much in the red due to the threats by the current US administration in saying that Iran had 48 hours to open the Strait of Hormuz. Otherwise, more airstrikes would ensue. And this did not fall into the investors' graces, and they punished the market even further. However, even before the trading session started, this news piece came out saying that US President Trump made a public statement saying that the US and Iran have held, quote-unquote, productive talks. Now, whatever this means, we don't know, and we don't know if this is either true or not. The fact is that this news piece came and markets absolutely skyrocketed from new lows in pre-market trading to basically the sea of green that you are seeing over here. Indexes, the Qs going up by more than 2%, IWM more than 3.3%. Even though another news piece came out saying that Iran claimed that it is not in negotiations with the US. Now, whether, again, this is also true, nobody really knows. The situation is very, very unclear at the moment. I would not be surprised to say that actually no talks have taken place, and the investors were probably a bit naive in acting in this way, so we don't really know. However, this ended up being very, very positive for us because this allowed us to sell our calls at more favorable premiums, far more favorable premiums that we would otherwise be able to sell if these claims have not become public. And so, as you can see here, we managed to do several different trades. We started first and foremost by selling a call on NVIDIA. I made several calculations given the fact that NVIDIA has options maturing on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And after making a quick calculation of all the premiums that were available for each of these three maturities, the one that gave us the biggest return, annualized return, was the one that would sell on Wednesday. So this is the one that we went ahead, and here it is. We received $1.13 per share. We also, given the fact that we managed to get our cost basis of the SILH, the junior miners for silver, down to 28.66666. We sold a call on the 29. We managed to collect a very good premium, I should say, 31 cents, also because the price was not that far away from the strike that we wanted, so we collected also $279 on this. It was not as good with the RKK. With our cost base 75.5, we are still some distance away, but we still managed to collect 22 cents. And there were no more call options for us to sell because we still have the calls on IWM and the Qs still open, and they will not mature until April the 2nd. But we took advantage of some of the buying power that we had, basically the one from the puts on the junior miners on silver that ended up expiring worthless, the ones that had I think a 25 strike price. And so we went ahead and sold a put on ARKK with a 63 strike price. We collected very little premium, but I decided to be extra conservative on this. This put had a delta of just 2, so 98% probability of expiring worthless, and I'm just putting this out just to get some extra return. And if all hell breaks loose, which would have to be the case for the ARKK to go down so much to reach this price, we would have a significant we would not significantly reduce our cost base, because this is just one put, and we currently have 300 shares. So, but still, it's the biggest dent that we could make on our cost basis on ARKK. Probably the average price would come down to 72, something like that, which is already a good progress. We could have sold more puts on SILH or SILJ, but I decided against it, because if we sell 2 puts on with a 24 or even a 23 strike price, this would not result in such a big dent in the cost basis. And so because of that, I decided against it. And yeah, the way things stand at the moment, I decided that it would make more sense to use this money to sell a put on ARKK. Just to give you some context of the returns that we are about to have with these trades, I would say they are quite good given the circumstances. The ARKK a little bit less, but because the price currently is a bit far away from this cost base that we have, and of course we went extra conservative on the put, so the return is going to be not that significant. But still, I think for the put, the delta that we sold this put, I think this return is still pretty good. And so yeah, this is basically where we stand. And for now, this is pretty much it. I don't expect this momentum to continue. Just to also give you a heads up, this equates to 541, but of course there is more to come, because this call on Nvidia will expire on Wednesday, so we still have to sell another call for the remaining 2 days of the week, Thursday and Friday. So expect more premium to come. I would expect that at least $600 plus we will be able to collect overall, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. As I was saying, I'm not expecting this situation of the markets recovering. I don't expect it to continue for that much longer, because the situation is extremely volatile at the moment. And honestly, I also don't think that those threats or these productive talks will resolve anything in the short term. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. You can see that the amount of users that it's on our platform, are very active, because the page is taking so long to refresh. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Feel free to leave your comments in the comment section down below. I am also available on LinkedIn in case you need to ask me any questions. And as always, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll reconvene at the end of the week to close out the week number 87 in this challenge. And yeah, I'll see you there.